Welcome to CityView. I'm your host, Renee Tejas. In this episode, we'll hear from Fire Chief Kerr on her one-year anniversary with the city, and we'll take a closer look at the newest trail in Austin, and we're going to highlight actions from the most recent City Council meeting. But first, we're going to take a look at some of the most recent City of Austin news. How do you think the City of Austin should grow and develop into the future? Well, you do have an opportunity to help shape the vision of the city, and it's all part of what's called the Comprehensive Plan. The Imagine Austin online survey gives you the chance to tell us the strengths and weaknesses of Austin, as well as what you think can be done to improve our city. So to add your thoughts to what will be our community's to-do list and lay the framework for our future growth, be sure and take the survey. To fill one out or for more information about the Imagine Austin Comprehensive Plan, visit imagineaustin.net. And who could imagine it's already been 1 year that Fire Chief Rota Kerr has been on the job. City Manager Mark Ott's selection of Kerr was historic because Kerr is the first female chief of the Austin Fire Department. She's been featured on the cover of the Austin Chronicle and Austin Women magazine, manages one of the largest fire departments in the country, and found some time to talk to us about her thoughts and accomplishments in her first year on the job.
I like to think that the most significant accomplishments are the organization and the strides that the organization has made in regard to stepping up to all the changes that that have taken place. And so I think that what the service that they provide and the way that they provide that service to the community is the most significant accomplishment. There's a lot that happens that helps support the big red trucks, and we know that that's the most visible, and that's the one that is extremely important. But in order for those men and women to provide that service to you, then you also need to know that there's another whole cadre of men and women that help support that, whether it's keeping those trucks on the road, whether it's providing uniforms, whether it's the policy development, it's a whole ton of things. I have two really important goals, and the one has always been my goal and will always be my #1 goal, and that's always that everyone goes home. And that not only means that our combat operations firefighters go home at the end of their shift, it means every single employee in this fire department, civilian and sworn, goes home at the end of their day. But it also means that the community goes home. And the other goal that I have is to reduce our fire fatalities to 0. Our performance measure previously has been no more than 6. And that's really a low number for a city of this size and this population. But it's not good enough. It needs to be, our goal needs to be to reduce fire fatalities to 0. The Austin Fire Department our mission goes beyond our name, and we're here to serve you. And thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to serve as the department head. And thank you to the Austin Fire Department for the first great year.
Now it's time for an update from Larry Schooler on the latest actions from the latest City Council meeting.
It will take more time than expected for Council to decide how to manage recyclable materials. Council was scheduled to review an existing contract to transport, process, and sell material collected during single-stream recycling. Council postponed action until February 25th. Council approved a change to city law governing permits for amplifying sound. Now you can get one 4-day sound amplification permit per year with the same limits that apply to other sound permits. Council directed the city manager to find ways to reduce nitrogen oxide and other pollutants that result from construction and demolition projects. The council believes that effort will improve air quality, reduce fuel and healthcare costs, and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Finally, council approved a set of positions to use when lobbying the federal government. The city will support policies and legislation that help address challenges with transportation, public safety, affordable housing, healthy neighborhoods, energy, and the environment. You can find a complete list of city positions on the city website. Check item 9 on the February 11th council agenda. In all, council considered 36 items at its February 11th meeting. The next regularly scheduled meeting is February 25th. For CityView, I'm Larry Schooler.
Thanks, Larry, for that update. The newest trail for outdoor lovers is now open. The Austin Water Department worked with community organizations to create the Slaughter Creek Trail. This trail is actually on water quality protection land, which is land meant to maximize the amount of quality and quantity of water coming into the Barton Springs part of the Edwards Aquifer. We were there for the ribbon cutting.
We've always talked about protecting the resource out here, and I think what you'll find today is that The Slaughter Creek Trail is a stunning example of how we can do that in our community.
Today we are celebrating the completion of the Slaughter Creek Trail on the Water Quality Protection lands. The main trail is a perimeter loop trail. It's about 5 miles. It supports equestrian, bicycle, and hikers. There's no dogs allowed on the trail. We can't spend our resources on the trail, but when people bring the resources, the users who are interested in using it bring the resources to manage and operate it, that's a sustainable system. That's a sustainable trail. That's a sort of collaboration and community partnerships that we can work with and make this thing work for now and long into the future.
I'm with the Austin Water Utility, and this is a great dedication of this new trail, celebrating the hard work of all the stakeholders to come together to provide access on Austin Water Utility's water quality protection lands. This trail process has been going on close to 5 years. It's 3 segments actually. There's a 5 mile and then there's a 3 mile option. The really great thing about this trail right behind me, it's an ADA trail for people who are with disabilities and visually impaired, that they can experience the sounds and the feel of this lovely area. There's a beautiful pond area just around the bend, and so you can hear the frogs and birds and smell the clean air. And I think it's something that people will really enjoy no matter who they are.
So get out your hiking boots and head out to the Slaughter Creek Trail. It's located in southwest Austin at 9901 FM 1826. So where Slaughter Lane meets 1826, head south just 0.8 miles to see the new trail. And if the new trail doesn't interest you, maybe new public art will. Artwork was recently unveiled downtown in the 2nd Street District as part of the city's Great Streets Capital Improvement Program, which is designed to create a more pedestrian-friendly downtown environment.
What we have here is a great enhancement to our 2nd Street District downtown. And as you know, years ago, the city embarked on what we call our Great Streets program, which is to make our downtown streets walkable areas, pleasant areas to be in.
The dedication of this public art piece today is a testament to a great collaboration. In this case, AMLI, a private developer, provided funding to the city and worked with our process so that we could commission local area artists to create this great piece of artwork that will contribute to our downtown urban landscape.
Bringing together both culture and commerce has been very much appreciated, I know, by our city, by our residents, and by our nonprofit groups.
For us, at the end of the day, we feel we make a contribution if we can bring a sense of visual poetry to these urban environments. And the concept is, how do we soften the flight of time for everybody, especially in a cityscape? And that's what the sculpture tries to do.
That artwork is located at the intersection of 2nd and San Antonio. And while art creates a better downtown, residents looking for a better City of Austin website got some good news recently. The much-awaited municipal website redesign, Austin Go, kicked off phase 1 of the project. City staff joined with the consulting firm Steel Symbology, the community group Open Austin, and other stakeholders to give an overview of the project's strategy. The goal of this phase is to consider ways to streamline usability, improve the quality and availability of information, and provide a platform for online transactions, all in order to create this best-of-class website for Austin. But they can't do it without the public's help. For more information about ways to get involved in the project or to watch a video of the kickoff meeting, visit austingo.org. And while staff is hard at work cleaning up the city's website, a free program can help area businesses clean up their places of work. The Waste Smart program is a service the City of Austin Solid Waste Service Department offers. This program recognizes local businesses that reduce waste, recycle, and buy recycled products. If your business could use some help with any of this, know that the Solid Waste Service staff will perform a RAP analysis for free. They'll take a look at daily operations, take an inventory of waste, and make recommendations on how to decrease the amount of waste generated. Local businesses that implement RAP recommendations and can demonstrate active involvement in recycling are recognized as Waste Smart partners. Partners receive a certificate and are featured on the city's Waste Smart website. Visit austinrecycles.com to read the case studies of these business partners. To request a RAP assessment of your business, contact the Waste Smart team at 974-RAP. That's 974-9727. Hey, that's all for this edition of CityView. I'm your host, Renee Tejas. The next episode of CityView premieres on February 26th. Thanks for watching.